We're not almost there.
Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I'm going to answer the question, or I'm going to respond to the question, is 3x10 killing your gains? Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. Almost lost my train of thought. This is a response video to a video put out by Elliot Hulse. I believe it was on July 13th, and somebody messaged me on Instagram while I was out on the trail this weekend asking if I would talk about it. And I'm going to drop a link to the video down below. I'm not going to take time to edit in a clip or anything like that because it's not really all that important. What Hulse is saying is not really all that important. Basically, the question is, I want to respond to the question, is 3 sets by 10 reps killing your gains? Now, to set the table, basically Hulse has a guest on. I don't remember his name, no offense meant, but they're talking about how the 3 set by 10 rep protocol started in the 1940s with DeLorme, etc. And it's just, I don't know their long ramble, but long story short, that's how resistance training, that's how the 3 set protocol kind of started back in the 1940s. It gained some prominence, and here we are, 82 years later, we're still using 3 sets. So the question is, and this is the important thing, is 3 sets really killing your gains? Is it the best? Is there better? Etc. Now, their debate, their discussion aside, where these questions fall apart is at specific exercises. Here's what I mean. The demands of every exercise is different, right? The demands of every exercise is different. So in the gym, you have the freedom to evolve your training based on needs. Over time, I've been training for 38 years. I evolve my training based on needs. There's some exercises that I only do 2 sets. Some exercises I only do 1. Some I prefer 4 to 5. So in the gym, when you're in the middle of battle, you learn a lot about different exercises, and you learn, hey, this one stresses, this one's very physically taxing. I'm going to drop this down to 2 sets. Like RDLs, for example, Romanian deadlifts, very physically taxing at my strength level. So I prefer to only do 2 sets and do other forms of hamstring work. I like to keep up my strength on RDLs, but I don't like to do more than 2 sets. 2 sets is enough. Dumbbell rows, I like to do heavy 20 rep dumbbell rows, but I can only do 1 set. They are so physically taxing and they require so much time between sets that after deadlifts and after 1 set of 20 rep dumbbell rows, I'm done. On the other hand, things like lat pull downs, machines, seated cable rows, certain machine exercises and minor lifts like that, I like to do volume. I like to do 4x10. Sometimes I like to do 5x10. Do I do that every time in the gym? No. I usually set a minimum standard of 3x10. So the whole discussion on whether 3x10 is the best or it's killing your gains, it falls apart when you're actually in the gym, evolving your programming. So we have to understand that. We have to understand that not every exercise is the same. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they're trying to apply, some sort of principle like this, or they're trying to analyze some sort of principle like this, like, should you train to failure, or close to failure? A big mistake that you see is that we try to apply this principle to all exercises, ignoring the fact that the demands of every exercise is different. Every exercise is different, so we can't simply say yes or no. Is 3 sets the best for every exercise? No, it might be different for you. It might be different for me. It might be different based on the exercise. Is training to failure a good thing? Well, some exercises you can do so, and some it's going to beat the living crap out of your body. So, we have to understand that. We have to understand that. And the big thing here, the big point to understand is that when you're analyzing a lifting principle like this, okay, is 3 sets the best, right? Where it falls apart again on a different level is the fact that we really don't give a shit how many sets you have per exercise, because over the long run, it doesn't matter. Over the long run, it simply doesn't matter. We're majoring in the minors. We're looking at trees instead of the forest. In the long run, it does not fucking matter. It just doesn't. And these are so just wasting time, just videos that waste time, get you guys confused. And you know what? My honest opinion is it's just ignorant horse shit. It's just fucking eating up bits and bytes on YouTube. And it's just wasting fucking people's time. I mean, it's just stupid shit. You want my honest opinion? It's stupid shit. It's stupid fucking time wasting shit, because none of this stuff matters over time. Oh my God, if I change to 2 to 3 to 4 sets, is it going to kill my gains? Shut the fuck up already. That's my honest opinion. Shut the fuck up. This is stupid shit. It doesn't fucking matter. And I'm sorry for the rant, but what you should be looking at is starting with a reasonable amount of volume per body part per week. Doesn't matter if you're doing 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week training. I don't give a happy horse shit. I don't care. It doesn't fucking matter, because we're smart enough not to major in the minors and stare at a tree in the forest instead of looking at the forest itself. Start with a reasonable weekly volume. In that, you have your exercise selection. So let's say we're going to start with 12 sets of quads. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. That's where we're starting, and we're smart enough to be able to evolve our training based on needs, because we're not idiots, right? So we start at 12, and we're not going to leave comments. 12, I heard 10, I heard 9, I heard 15. Shut the fuck up. This is a starting point. Let's be reasonable, okay? So we start at 12 sets per week on legs. Now we're going to look at our exercise selection. What's our exercise selection? Maybe we have squats. Maybe we have leg presses. Maybe we have lunges and leg extensions. We have 4 exercises of 3 sets. I don't know, 3 sets is killing your gains. Who gives a shit, right? We're looking at 4 exercises of 3 sets apiece. Maybe I decide I only want to do 2 sets of squats because they're physically demanding and my form's kind of monkey piss, right? So I'm going to move an extra set over to leg presses. I'm going to do 4 sets of leg presses. And so I still have 12 sets, but I decide lunges are super taxing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 sets and I'm going to take them to 2 sets of 20 reps each. And then I'm going to add another 2 sets on leg extensions because I really like the pump. And all of a sudden, we start moving variables around based on what's happening in the gym and personal preference. And all this stupid time wasting is 3 sets the best bullshit goes out of the window. It's super derivative. It's super naive. It's just an absolute waste of time. I hope you guys understand the point I'm trying to get at here is that these videos, are 3 sets killing your gains. They mean absolutely nothing in the long run. They mean absolutely nothing in the big picture. It's just an absolute waste of time. I mean, if you started off today, let's be honest. If you started off today and you went balls deep and just crushed your training for 5 years with all the standard pillars of success, consistency in nutrition, consistency in training, progressive overload, a reasonable exercise selection, all that happy horseshit, right? And you only did 3 sets per exercise. Only. That's all you ever did. Never did 2, never did 4, never did 5, whatever. You would be a monster after 5 years. You would have a lot of mass. It doesn't matter. It simply doesn't matter. Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. Understand every exercise. The demands of every exercise is different. Look at the big picture. Look at the weekly volume. Tweak things that are reasonable. And videos like this, are 3x10 killing your gains. Don't fucking bother to support that shit. We need to stop supporting that shit because it focuses, all it does is confuse you, and in the long run, this stuff doesn't fucking matter. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. And it's time for us as a community to stop with this horse shit. Stop supporting these horse shit fucking videos. Have a great day.